All of us there in the NEC have our smallanyana skeletons, and we don't want to take out all skeletons out, because they will be, or hell will break loose.
Hey, I always say, Malsa, I don't know why I said this thing. These things have not been proven.
Morning, guys. Good morning once again. Welcome to South Africa Lately, a channel that discusses South African trending news. We do, however, grab here and there from international news when it is trending enough to be brought here. Please do understand that I'm not a politician. I do not have deep knowledge in politics. However, I am a South African citizen who's also a voter, and I do believe that my views count when it comes to political affairs of our super gorgeous country. So I want to talk about General Mkhwanazi, but first, these skeletons that are jumping out now, they are no by no means smallanyana. No, when she said all hell will break loose, she was right, because General Mkhwanazi almost had the key to open that gate of hell so that we see all the hell breaking loose. But now the Commission of Enquiry is a tool that is designed to slow him down. And I foresee this happening in the future. I foresee General Mkhwanazi facing the music alone and ask the people who are clapping hands for him, saying, "You're well done," because we wouldn't have known the things that are happening in South Africa if it went for you. Or maybe we knew or suspected, but we thank you for having the guts to come out and be talking about those things openly like that. And other people have been commending him for not saying, I'm going to talk, and he started talking. So they are saying, South Africans feel like this whole thing is designed to slow him down. It would be so sad in the future when we see General Mkhwanazi sitting at home, number one, having no income. Please pardon me, guys, for the noise that you'll be hearing now and then. I think my neighbors are busy. I don't know what they are fixing, but this has been going on for some time now this morning, and I'm struggling to work. But please do bear with me. So what I'm saying is, General Mkhwanazi, I foresee him sitting at home, struggling to have an income, number two, and without the protection that he has now, the security that surrounds him at this moment, because this is going to be a drag. I know I heard the president yesterday saying he's giving the Commission of Enquiry 6 months. He said the report is expected in 3 months and then in 6 months. I have no hopes, because even yesterday I was at least giving him the benefit of a doubt that no, there won't be any Commission of Enquiry. We're just going to see action. And yes, I agree with people like Johnston Hayes and Nhlanhla and others that are saying he missed a moment yesterday to display his power, to display his leadership. And if they are continuing like this with the aim of protecting the ANC, of protecting the ANC leaders, they are losing the ANC and gaining perhaps the current protection and maybe the money that they are making somewhere, somehow, according to the allegations that were made by General Mkhwanazi, that the Minister of Police is in cahoots with the syndicate, the drug laws, the cartel. Those are serious allegations which needed action. That's according to me. I think those allegations needed action, not soft hands that we saw yesterday. It was so disappointing. I must say, I see the views differ. Other people feel like the president did well. Where I am sitting, no. The reason for that is because we have seen the commissions of inquiry, how they end, the results that we get. So for me, this commission of inquiry is to slow General Mkhwanazi down, that's number one, and to allow the space to sow doubts that General Mkhwanazi, what he said, is valid. And also I saw somewhere that there are cases that I don't know how true that is, that there are cases that are being cooked against General Mkhwanazi. We are going to see a lot. That's what I'm seeing in the future. I'm not a prophet. There's something that I'm foreseeing, like I'm suspecting that is going to happen. Certain cases, so suspicions against General Mkhwanazi, so that his credibility is lost somehow. This time that is going to be used for the Commission of Enquiry. There's a lot of things that are going to happen within that time. So if they do that and they protect themselves, which the public already sees, people are no longer blind, Thank God for social media, because before you would hear these things on the news, you won't be able to verify it. Nobody would be having a camera to take footage. The technology was slow. Everything was just slow. So everything is fast now. Everything is fast. If you don't believe me that things are fast, you saw that address, how fast that address was. Yeah, guys. So if they are protecting the politicians that they are in the ANC now, the current leadership, which is so super corrupt, and each day the ANC gets naked, each day there's a certain cloth that is removed from them, more nakedness appears. So they are busy stripping themselves down like that. So that's my opinion. So if they do this, protecting the individuals within the ANC, maybe if they don't protect the individuals, the entire ANC would be empty. So I don't know. Now, what I'm saying is, if they continue protecting each other like that, and they don't want to be held accountable, at the end of the day, the ANC will lose credibility, which it already has. There will be no opportunity to resuscitate it already in ICU, or one foot in the grave. There will be no ways to resuscitate it, and they will completely lose power. And you see that thing that was said by Batabile Dlamini, that hell will break loose. Now hell will really break loose on them as the ANC leaders. I don't care where they will be. The party that would come in will show them flames. And though they should fear the anger of South Africans, that they should be fearing the most. They should be working so hard to fix this country even before the local government elections. They should be working so hard. All these things that they are doing, this speaking of gibberish, the bamba apayek apaya, you don't see the direction in which they are going. So if the Democratic Alliance, that's what I'm saying, they should never undermine the anger of South Africans. And people are beginning to look at the people that they used to use, like, black people, white supremacy. When last did you hear about white supremacy? When last? When last did you hear about white supremacy like that? Even Julius Malema has slowed down on that one. So if you look at this, they have lost the power to point at a white person. Do you see what I'm saying? Even with what AFRIFORUM did, they still lost that power to say, we are the black people, we need to unite as black people. People are not getting that message the way they are supposed to, because there is nothing tangible in the hands of the people that are calling us to unite under them. There is nothing there. So even yesterday, it was an opportunity lost. Instead, we see that they are trying to slow General Mkhwanazi down, allowing time to give us a new scandal so that we move away from this one of General Mkhwanazi. They are hoping for the new one. And so just in general, we need to forget this General Mkhwanazi thing and be a thing of the past so that we move on. And suddenly the campaign, we forget, and General Mkhwanazi lose the support of the people, which is the power that he has at this moment. They want to take that away. Yeah, they want to take that away from him. And then at a later stage, he has no support. They saw doubts, maybe accuse him of a lot of things, and suddenly we don't support General Mkhwanazi and we move to the next. That's what is happening. And they might find themselves being led by a white president in this country. John Steenhuisen might be their president one day. Because we are no longer knowing where to go. We don't know where to go. The majority of black South Africans, according to the comments that I see, we don't know who to vote for, because the majority of the parties that are leading, like in the top 5 or top 6, those are the babies of the ANC, and people are having their doubts of voting for those political parties. And also the fact that they are demonstrating that their leadership is shaky. We have no solid ground to stand on as the people of color in this country as before. Before we used to know that we're voting for the ANC. Not anymore. So these tactics that they are trying to use will come back and bite them at the end of the day. So I just wanted to share my 2 cents that they are trying to slow General Mkhwanazi down so that we forget about this whole thing. They'll accuse him of so many things, and they'll be waiting for the new scandal to come in, and they please, this whole thing is so boring. Anyway, guys, if you watched up to here, I'd like to say thank you for choosing to watch my videos. Guys, and the next time you bump into my videos, kindly watch my ads in full, as that support really goes a long way. And to those who are already watching my ads in full, I'd like to say guys, nibe nemini emnandi kakhulu.